Every year, developers from all over the world produce hundreds of zombie games, and 2025 is no exception. Unfortunately, most of those games are just more of the same. But in this list, I've gathered the most ambitious upcoming titles that offer something unique, or at least relatively outstanding, in my opinion. The very first diamond for you is obviously Dying Light the Beast. I can't say that I played the previous Dying Lights a lot. The experience was quite immersive, though. In the new game of the series, the protagonist is Kyle Crane. After being captured by the Baron and enduring his painful experiments for years, he escapes. But now a battle rages inside him. Zombie DNA clashes with human, and he struggles to control the beast within. At least, this is what the developers are promising us. What we will get in fact is a question, but so far it looks like Dying Light the Beast has everything we like. A brutal and unforgiving combat system, adrenaline parkour, and freedom to explore a beautiful apocalyptic world. The next title looks to me like some kind of successful mix between Stalker and Metro Exodus, but in an open world and with massive multiplayer. At the moment, over 400,000 people have added this game to their wish list on Steam, and this is quite understandable. PIONER offers everything you expect from MMORPG shooters. Realistic survival in a stunningly detailed apocalyptic world inspired by the Soviet era, dangerous enemies from mutated zombies to modern robots, a rich arsenal of customizable weapons to fight them, and even a separate extraction shooter mode for PvP lovers. Add to this an engaging story campaign, clans, PvP raids, and hey, do we really need more? Speaking about extraction mechanics, Hunger is a multiplayer extraction RPG that throws you into the chaos of a plague-ravaged world filled with monsters, but instead of modern weapons, you will have swords, shields, spears, and early firearms. The story unfolds in Napoleonic Europe, yet the lore is not a main part of the gameplay. In Hunger, you will progress by leveling up your character and step-by-step building your own playstyle. Whether you prefer brute force or clean stealth, a deep and permanent RPG skill progression will give you a choice. In addition, the developers promise varied endgame content, professions, and a player-driven economy. The game's going to be released in 2025, so don't miss out. One more extraction zombie game that is worth your attention is the Midnight Walkers. Here you will do the same things that we usually do in extraction games, scavenge for loot to get gear, fight zombies, and hunt other players. You will hardly be surprised if I tell you that the extraction mechanics are completely unforgiving and you're going to lose everything you had upon death. So instead, I will tell you that we will have 4 classes, a wide variety of weapons, and quite modern graphics delivered by Unreal Engine 5. An exact release date hasn't been declared yet, but the game is promised for the 4th quarter of 2025. Winter is coming, and the upcoming Winter Survivor Protocol invites you to dive into frozen adventures among the snows. Basically, it's another survival game with everything it's supposed to have: base building, a large open world, crafting, gathering resources, scavenging for supplies, and of course, fighting with zombies. The title caught my attention mostly because of its immersive winter atmosphere, yet I haven't noticed deep enough mechanics so far. Most likely, it won't be a hit of the season, but according to what I saw in the gameplay preview, there is something in this game that tempts you to play it. As for drop point, everything is simple. You can just imagine the core loop of Rust, and you won't go wrong. In this upcoming zombie game, you will build your base, gather resources, craft equipment, explore points of interest, and raid other players to destroy their shelters and steal precious loot. The developers promise battles on land, in the air, and even at sea. The world is huge and filled with zombies, so wherever you go, you are not going to get bored. In addition, you will trade with NPC merchants and complete missions for rewards. The graphics don't look very impressive to me, but I think the game has potential and will definitely find its audience. The graphics of the next title in this list are even worse. But let's be honest, graphics have never been the key to success. Content is king, and survival of Runt is going to prove it once again. According to the gameplay trailer, we can see well-designed third-person combat, dynamic PvP encounters, and quite dangerous zombies. But it is not just another battle royale. Here, your most precious resource is time. You will earn time by completing quests and will even be able to share it with your allies. The game also promises smart AI-driven and extremely useful companions. The world itself is totally destructible, which is quite a rare thing in this kind of game. So considering the free-to-play monetization model, survival of Runt truly deserves a chance to be seen. Another low-poly diamond in this list is MidEvil. Imagine a vibrant medieval world filled with zombies. Vehicles are replaced here with horses and modern guns with shields and spears. All the necessary mechanics are present: crafting, building, farming, animal breeding, fishing, hunting, and even raiding other players' bases. The combat system includes melee, ranged, and mounted combat, while the dismemberment system lets you feel every strike you land. Add to this a skill point progression system, and you will get a decent medieval zombie survival. What we will have in practice is a question, but so far, this game earned a spot on my wish list on Steam. A free demo is already available, so you can try this adventure on your own. Finally, Blight Survival, a PvE action horror in a brutal medieval world. In this game, you will explore a large and immersive map, fighting for your life against the dead and the no less dangerous living. What's most impressive in this game is its satisfying melee combat and highly polished movement system. The developers promise a decent choice of customizable weapons, armor, and talents, so we will be able to adjust our character to the preferred playstyle. If you ever wanted to try a zombie survival in a medieval setting, Blight is probably your best chance this year, and that's all for today. Don't forget to like this video if it was useful, and subscribe to the channel so not to miss more content. Also, write in the comments below which game has hooked you the most. And as always, thank you for watching.